Welcome back. This is part 3 of 4 in which we are going to talk about emotional quotient of a team. I believe that every team has an emotional quotient. So what do I mean by that? I think if you look at most teams, you'll find how the team members relate to each other is very important, but also how the team members relate to other parts of the organization that's important. So I think an emotional quotient is being able to think a little bit and relate to people. And, it's not just interpersonal intelligence, but it's also interpersonal intelligence, being able to relate to people and get them to reach their best potential. So I want to continue with the example of the Patriots. So if you watched the ending of the season, in one of those games, I think it was a game before when they played Kansas City, or I think one of the wide receivers, Edelman, went over to Tom Brady, who's a 41-year-old quarterback in great shape and very high IQ, football IQ. I don't know how smart he is, but I'm just talking about football. And Edelman went over to Brady and pumped him up by telling him, "Man, you're too old. You're too old. You shouldn't be able to do this. You're too old." If you look at the week before the Super Bowl, the Patriots were loving the idea that they were underdogs, and they exploited it. To me, those were signs of emotional intelligence. People are always going to place their beliefs on your shoulders, but it is your choice to accept those beliefs. And I think that's the key right there in emotional intelligence. So, in a business world where you have a team, how those pieces on the team work together, and how they help each other. And, what Edelman did was just get into Tom Brady's head and show to him or prove to him that, hey, you are better than you're not the age. Your physical age has nothing to do with it. It's your mental age. You shouldn't be able to do this, but man, you're at such a high mental age that your physical age means nothing. Maybe you're a 41-year-old guy, but your mental age, football mental age, might be of an 82-year-old guy, and your IQ might be 200. And you're able to do things that other people cannot do. So emotional, being able to relate to people, being able to kind of self-examine as a team member. Okay, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? I think there's a wonderful book called Strength Finder 2.0 that I took a course on several years back, and I strongly recommend you read the book, take the tests, and kind of look at your strengths and weaknesses, and try to minimize your weaknesses, improve your strengths. And that's really what the Patriots did. They minimized the weaknesses, improved on their strengths, and they were able to, emotionally, they were able to relate to each other and provide each other enough of a push to win a close game. So those are things that a team needs to do. Encourage team members, to take their perceived weaknesses and turn them into strengths, and if they're strengths, turn them into super strengths. So I think, that's important for a team to grow and improve and take things to the next level. So if you look at my course, in the last video I talked about intelligence and being able to improve your mental age. But imagine walking into a refinery and you are able to communicate to people that have been there 10, 20, 30 years because you're talking their language. Versus somebody walks in and goes, "I don't know what to do. I don't know what all the different areas of the plant. I don't know what the inputs are. I don't know what the outputs are." So you're being able to quickly learn those things and be able to communicate a little bit better. You're doing some interpersonal intelligence where you're examining your strengths and your weaknesses, and that makes you a better team member. And being able to communicate outside of your group, that makes you a better team member. So if you're not taking advantage of the Refinery Basics course, again, there's a link somewhere here, here, or here. Take advantage of it. I strongly urge you to do so. And in the next video, I'm going to add the last piece of these 4 pieces that I want to talk about in terms of team building. Take care.